Okay, hello everyone. Kind of having a meltdown here because couldn't find our Joy-Cons at first. That could have gone badly. Turns out our cat had hid them away. So, it's Splatfest time. Yay. Is it? No, okay, that's fine. Splatfest starts in 7 minutes. We are Team Grass. You know, we said we weren't going to pick Shiver again. After we've done it two times in a row and won it 2 times in a row. But gotta be honest, like, it's our pick for... Oh, the tea isn't green. It's more turquoise. That's a disappointment. In this case, it's like, well, it's for Pokemon Sword and Violet, Scarlet and Violet, and we are picking Sprigatito for that. So, I'm gonna go with it. I haven't played Splatoon in like 2 weeks, so definitely a bit rusty, but they'll probably be fine. People seem to think that Fire is gonna win, which would be nice for Fry, because Fry has ended up in last place so far. Guess we'll change the color of the backdrop to actually match the green in game. More in line with that. Oh, we don't like that. Yeah, that'll work. Why couldn't we just get green? Green is a normal like Splatoon color. Maybe it glows green. I think we can't have her like on camera somewhere. Well, I guess we could have her like here? Does that work? That sort of works. Everyone's getting ready. We don't have too many Pokemon plushies. We wanted to have like more grass plushies for this, but I don't think we have any more, unfortunately. Sorry, it's putting up Arena who fallen down. It's been a strange day today. Basically haven't been awake for any of it. Like last night's stream went on until like almost 7 a.m. and then like we slept, and then we woke when we, after right after we woke up, like some stuff happened, and we just like checked out for the rest of the day. Just sort of crashed in bed. Didn't even really sleep so much as just lie there until like 10 p.m. So, yay. What time is it? 2 minutes. Oh yeah, we also wanted to wear something green. We don't really have any green, like, clothes. Green is not a color we make use of. Final minute before Splatfest. Look much greener there. Maybe they don't. Here we go. It's 1 a.m. Time to go. Update. Come on. Come on, game. And now we're a minute late. Gotta love Splatoon 3. Come on, game. Cannot realize this. I like that. Yeah, like this is. This happened on the last Splatfest as well. I don't like the grass symbol they picked for Scarlet and Violet. Oh, like we get it, it's like 3 grass straws, but like it doesn't look right. I was almost 3 minutes late. What the fuck? Nintendo. There we go. Right on the 3-minute mark. Okay. Listen up, it's going down. Repping the Splatlands, we are Deep Cut. Anakin Splatcast, we're live! Hey! You lip sync, we drip ink. Hey, hey! The Pokemon College Splatfest is on now. What's your partner Pokemon type? Hey! The Splatfest main event's underway, so let's see the Splatfest sneak peek results. Which team won? I gotta know! Now, which team got the most conch shells during the Splatfest sneak peek? Again. Always. Pow! Haha! Great work on Splatfest sneak peek, everyone. The real deal starts now. Hey! Okay. What's Splatfest stages? Okay. Yay! It's on! There she is! Queen! Yeah, we're gonna hop into games in just a sec. Gotta check the stories first. What team are you later? The grass as well? Finally get another one of these, and it's the one that we already had. Damn it. Grass, good. Good. Just been cheers for you. So, Pokemon starters and us, like we were water only for every Pokemon game that we played up until Sword and Shield, where we switched to Fire. Boom, yes. Because of Score Bunny. So this is the first time with Splatoon is the first time we're going grass. To be fair, people are now. To be fair, we didn't play Sun and Moon. If we had played Sun and Moon, we probably would have like had a Fire there as well. We really like Litten. Hello, Jeb. Have fun playing Shining Pearl. Thank you for the well wishes. You joining later? Even the glow is like more turquoise than green. A really odd choice. Especially because the art when you were picking teams was green. Okay, no problem. No rush. Oh, do we have any boosters on? Did we see that when we already started lobby? We have money on. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go. See if Jelly joins. But we don't know. We don't know what Team Jelly is. It's possible Jelly is not grass. So then, that's unfortunate. But hey, look, that's not the same color. That's more green. Okay. Oh, we didn't get a team name. They got one. Variety mob. Oh, fuck. First death, then it was just us slipping into the water. That was a wasted special. But yeah, we mentioned this on Twitter, but we didn't mention it on stream. We have bought Pokemon Scarlet. We will not be streaming it on release. The reason for this is that we tried streaming both Brilliant Diamond and Sword on release, and it just kind of doesn't work for us. Like, we're not active enough as a streamer, as well as don't have enough of a like following of like Pokemon fans watching us to the point where it feels like we feel like we don't really get engaged with the game the way we like it on our first playthrough. So we'll probably do some stream with it eventually, but it will not be like a launch day stream or anything like that. It will be something down the line after we have had our own fun with the game already. Oh, that didn't go well. That did not go well. We might have won, but it didn't go well. Oof, that was tight. Yeah, grass super effective against water. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Suck it. I meant to say suck it. Can you tell how tired we are? um. Oh. Oh. Gonna. We forgot to bring our soda. Well, we have half a glass. We can refill later. Last night's stream was the worst. Like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We're glad people were there and hanging out with us. And we did beat Elden 2 in the end. But like... we did not think it would cost us over 6 hours. This is not a long game, you know? It's not a long game. It's just... It's a game that is not very intuitive on what you need to do. And especially early on, it's like damn near impossible to not die in. Like, it's kind of baffling actually how like the game gets easier, like combat-wise, the deeper into the game you go. Like, that game starts off like as one of the hardest fucking opening scenes in video game history. Like, it's absurd. Just how everything can kill you and combo you, like trap you in a death combo from moment one without you being able to do anything. And like without any like clear direction on what to do, it literally is just like, oh, you're gonna run into enemies and then you die. And it's like, wow, sucks. But then like, once you actually start making progress in the game, and the game's issue instead becomes like, oh, you know what the puzzle here is, but we decided that there's something else left that's arbitrary that you need to do that the game will not, like, hint you towards. Fucking 90s adventure games, like, we love them. We love them, but like... You remember, we mentioned this on Twitter the other day, but like, I think it was Al Lowe, the creator of Leash Larry and Farkas at Sierra. He talked about how like the infamous Sierra difficulty level of puzzles, where like puzzles are damn near impossible to figure out. They're just complete utter nonsense. It's called Sierra logic, and he talked about that in relation to like piracy, because like obviously that was back when games primarily released on floppies, and you could just copy a floppy, despite what hype rap songs tell you to do. But he basically explained that like the way they could tell that a game had been like pirated a lot was when like the sales weren't particularly high of the game itself, but the sales of like the hint books for the game were high. because you know it was before you had easy access to walkthroughs online, so people would just buy hint books. So you know they needed to beat the game. They hadn't bought the game, and basically, and it's possible this was like more of a tongue-in-cheek joke answer because there's Al Lowe, he's a comedian, but he basically suggested that like Sierra doubled down on impossible puzzles because it was a way to keep making money when their games were being pirated by selling hint books. And we believe it, honestly, because like if you play the Sierra graphical adventure games from the early 90s in particular, they are vicious. They are absolutely vicious. There's no logic to their puzzles. Oh, great. Communication errors! Yay! We're gonna go to the general store and get our catalog update, and then we'll reopen the room. Hi, Harmony. Thank you. We're a windy camper. But yeah, so for those who were lucky enough to not watch last night's stream, there was a moment early on, well, should have been early on, but it wasn't for us, where you need to like pick up this amulet, or you need to touch the amulet. If you touch the amulet, you will be teleported, right? And that teleports you into like a part of the game you at the time cannot leave. So if you need to make sure you're done with everything you need to be done with because you can't go back. The way the game communicates this, like it has like a has a built-in safety thing against this. But rather than have it be like, oh, like Carnby, the main character, says like, oh, I have things left to find here or something. The way he says this instead is just, I can't reach it. Like, the amulet. I can't reach the amulet. Which, you know, makes you think, oh, do we need something to, like, grab at it with? Like, some kind of, like, hook or something. We actually had a hook, but it didn't work. But, wasn't that before we got a hook? No, it was not. We had a hook. But no, it's just, that's the built-in, you still have items left to find line. And it's like, in what world is that intuitive? Like, no. They do a similar thing at the end, where like, there's a trapdoor. It's like 2 ladders with trapdoors above them, right? And you arrive and if you try to climb up any ladder, he goes, the trapdoor is locked. Okay. But one of those trapdoors open up after a certain point. But the other trapdoor has the same message still, and there's no message telling you the trapdoor has opened up. So if one was just, the trapdoor is locked, and the other was, I can't climb up just yet, or like, I have stuff left to do here, it would have been fine, but it isn't. Like, it's just like, like, they put in a safety thing, like they made sure that you couldn't like soft lock yourself by not having all the items and such. But in the worst way possible. It's possible that it's a translation issue maybe, because the games are made in French originally. So maybe the can't reach it was actually I shouldn't get this yet, or like, I can't get this yet, or something like that. We don't know. We would have to check the German translation to know. But yeah. All the classic adventure game logic puzzles are like that. Oh, there's a classic King's Quest 1. So in King's Quest 1, you can run into Rumpelstiltskin, right? And you forget what the hint is that tells you this, but like, basically, you need to guess Rumpelstiltskin's name. And you need to give Rumpelstiltskin's name backwards. So like, okay, like you spell Rumpelstiltskin backwards, right? No, because what you need to do is you need to spell it with a backwards alphabet. So like, Z is A. Y is B, etc. And like, that is just there to fuck you over. I can't believe we're losing this. Like, we had such a upper hand for a bit. Oh well, can't win them all. We do miss classic adventure games though. Like a lot of like modern adventure games, while good, they don't really have the same. Like they don't have the same energy when it comes to like the puzzles, you know. Like like we get that they don't want, like they don't, to a degree they just don't want it. They don't want the puzzles to be complete nonsense because like that's considered bad design. We get that. But like, they could do it more like actually get you stuck and thinking about what to do kind of puzzles, you know? Because it's legitimately fun to just stop and either discuss like with someone like what the next step might be, or just like pause the game, you know, sleep on it, come back the day after and be like, ah, figured it out. Like, that was what made those games so memorable and long-lasting. Like yes, obviously you should be able to figure out the puzzles, like otherwise it's not a good puzzle. But these days it feels like a lot of the games end up being mini games rather than puzzles. If that makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, here's what you need to do. Like it's very clear what you need to do. It's just like some kind of little game you need to figure out the exact input on. And like those of course have their value, you know, like the most common example of would be like games that use slide puzzles, which are never popular, but like that's an example. Like a slide puzzle, you know what to do with it. You're not gonna be like confused, be like, what am I gonna do with this? Because it's a slide puzzle, you know? Like for example, actually a good example of this, we actually saw the other day in Sonic Frontiers, surprisingly. Sonic Frontiers, there was like this spot where like, 5 torches. And then there were like beacons that lit up 1 to 5 lights on them. And like there were like a different order. Like it wasn't like 1 and 2 and 3. It was like 4, 5, 1, 3, 2, or something like that. And we first thought that, oh, we need to like match the torches. Like here's 3 of the torches lit, and here's 2 dark, and then like 2 of the torches lit and 3 dark. And that wasn't it. It was like we were on the right way. Because what it actually was like in what order should we distinguish the torches, rather than matching how many were lit. But like, as a result, like we didn't know what to do instantly. We had to stop and think about it. We actually had to get to a second puzzle like it before we're like, oh, this is it. That was a really good puzzle. While still being sort of one of those mini-game stuff, you know? The Sonic Frontiers is not really an item-based graphical adventure. If it was, though, that'd be fun. A Sonic the Hedgehog graphic adventure. Who could you do that with? Like, which Sonic character would star in a graphic adventure in the style of, like, LucasArts ones and Sierra ones, Infogrames, etc.? It should be someone that isn't, like, too combat-focused, you know? Someone who... Like, obviously you could do Tails. Like, you could do Tails because Tails is smart. But Tails still fights a lot, you know? He uses, like, a lot of that stuff. Although Tails Adventure is, in a way, a bit more of an adventure game in that regard. But we were thinking, like, someone, like, a more minor character, like... Like Marine. Marine from Sonic Rush Adventure. Like someone who isn't one of the, like, combatants in these games. We realize that most Sonic characters do fight, so that's... You don't get many to pick from. But... It'd be cool. Hell, I mean, if you wanted to do it with combat, you can do it with Knuckles too. Knuckles explores the ruins and such, or like Rouge. Rouge would work really well. Or Tails, as we mentioned. Amy would work really well as well. Obviously, we are partial to, like, oh, have a female lead, because fucking 31 years of the Sonic games, and how many have had a female lead? Like, as its primary lead? 0. Like, Tails got 2 games, and 2 games in which he's still part of the title. Knuckles has gotten 1 game, and a game where he's in the title. Shadow's gotten a game. Hell, if you count, like, changing what the... like, localization changes, then Robotnik got a game. But Amy? Nope. Amy's been around longer than Knuckles. Hasn't also gotten a game. Blaze, who's on par with Sonic in terms of, like, abilities, and could, you know, have her own platformer if they wanted to do, like, a Sonic Rush style game without doing the truly Sonic Rush again. Nope. But they gave Shadow a game in 4 years. But Amy still hasn't had one. We did almost get one. Not an Amy game, but like, we did almost get, a game starring Sonic's sister. And we don't mean Sonia from Sonic Underground. No. Originally, Sega were interested in localizing the RPG Popful Mail as Sister Sonic. Now, to our knowledge, this never actually went anywhere. There's not so much as like an early build or concept art of what this would look as, unfortunately. But had that happened, it would have been like a Mean Beam Machine situation or a Doki Doki Panic situation. Where like, yeah, this technically wasn't a Sonic game, but I guess now it can be part of canon anyway somehow. But like, by canon we don't mean necessarily like narrative with lore canon, but like part of like the Sonic brand. Well, maybe one day. I mean, what does Dimps even do now, for example, right? Like, what has Dimps done in, like, the past couple of years? They must have developed something. Pretty sure they're not on Street Fighter 6. And they haven't done a Sonic game since, Lost World for 3DS? Was that Dimps? Was it Generations that was their last one? So no, it would have been Sonic 4 if it wasn't Generations. They were still part of Sonic 4 episode 2 instead of thing. Like, fuck, just let them, like, put them on a 2D platform. People love the 2D platforms. We're personally not a big fan of the 2D platforms, but like, people love them. And like, people love the advanced games, people love the rush games. Do a Blaze game. It would be so cool. It would cost less because it's like a lower priority, like not lower priority, it's like a lower resource intensive game to make like a 2D platformer than, you know, a big fucking open zone AAA 3D game. So like, it'd be cool. Go for it, you know? And get the what's their name? The studio behind Mania and the and such, like, get them to do another classic platformer and like actually like you play as like Amy or something. Maybe introduce one of the modern characters as a classic character. Imagine if Cream was in like Sonic Mania 2, like just making up a name here. But like had like a classic design. That would be so cool. We're gonna open up the friend again. Love how bad this server stuff still is. It's fucking ridiculous. It's been, what, 2 months now? They did Dragon Ball The Breakers. Oh. Oh yeah, I think we did know that, actually. Huh. But yeah, like, fucking put them on a Sonic game. Put them on a Sonic spin-off. Like, why not? We miss having a lot of Sonic games. Like, the mid-2000s was our favorite era of Sonic because while not every game was good and there were some really bad ones, the fact that there were so many Sonic games and they were so varied in what they did, it was nice. It meant that there was stuff for like most types of fans. Like the like hardcore classic fans didn't really have too much because they didn't like the advanced games either. They thought they were too modern. But like, you have that now. You have stuff like Mania and Origins and like catering to them as well. And yes, we realize that Mania is 5 years old, but there'll be another one. Like there'll be something like it eventually. So yeah, like we're just turning into a Sonic stream now. We could be talking about Pokemon or Splatoon because it's the Pokemon Splatoon stream. Yay! Oh, no worries. But no, we want to talk about graphic adventures and Sonic. I know the lighting is in here is so bad. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. We have like these two little backup lights to like help us with stuff. Whee! but like this doesn't quite look good. This will not be a long stream, by the way, because as you can tell, we are completely fried brain-wise. We need to like eat and actually like restore function to our brain. And then maybe we'll do like a Gorilla Sonic stream after that, because we gotta keep playing Sonic Frontiers. We don't like Sonic Frontiers, but we're stubborn about wanting to be able to give our thoughts on it in detail. Maybe we can get our... no. The moment we thought to get up from our chair, we felt the vibration. Oh, it's 10 times battle. Important now. Focus. Oh no, we're facing the variety society. This is an art academy for like, it's a campus of an art academy for like Inklings and Octolings, and like, you just gotta wonder like, does Inkling art use their like bodily fluids, or like, I mean obviously there's human art that does that too, but like, just curious. I guess it wouldn't be too awkward for them, considering they literally have, you know, irregular activity where they just shoot their fluids against each other. And yes, it's funny, we're putting it that way to avoid using cruder language, but it just kind of sounds worse. The fluid still sounds really bad. Fluid is such a bad word, even though it's not. Like, it's the most neutral way to phrase it. But no one likes the word fluid. Well, no, that's not true. Fluid's a fine word, but like, no one thinks the word fluid sounds as neutral as it actually is. Or as innocent as it should be. Still kind of baffled at the color choices here. Like, wasn't Shiver green in the Splatfest art rather than this turquoise color? Gonna have to update our thumbnail later. Shit, I think we lost it. We had a lead there. We had a lead! Fuck! Oh, it was a 10-time score one. That really changed in like the last 15 seconds. Last game for now. Alright. We're probably just gonna ride the hour out ourselves, honestly, because we're so fucking tired. What do we have now? We've had 2 wins and 2 losses? Oh. 3 wins and 3 losses. Okay. Oh no, it's a squid mob. There was a missed opportunity. They could have like done a cover of one of the Pokemon songs in English language for this. In general, it seems like something I could do for the collabs like this. It's not like it would be difficult in terms of like translating, considering it's a made-up language of gibberish. So like, they can literally just decide like what words they feel would sound good in place. Hell, they could even have to like keep the languages and just like do the voice effect on them if you wanted to. Oh, this is going bad. We thought that was on the tower. God damn it. Literally looking at the tower like, okay, good. There's no one up there, so we can like run there safely. And we're gonna like jump into their base for like an emergency attempt at just claiming back some ground. I don't know if that helped. I've gotten there earlier, might have, but like, oh, maybe, actually, maybe. Ah, yes, nice, nice, 4-3. Although that 10 loss hurts. Sec up, put my conch shell in. Or fruit ticket. Okay, let's see. Making sure we didn't miss one. Yeah, so this is. Yeah, victory, victory, defeat, defeat, victory, defeat, victory. The 4-3. That's nothing. Okay, let's see. Actually, we don't have any friends on the line right now, so let's just hop into a rig. Wait, we can do a ranked one, right? Or we can be stuck on a please wait screen. There we go. Okay, let's go. This isn't going too well. I'm really struggling in the middle. Still hate how the Reef Slider is still OP in our opinion. Like, it's even worse in the three-way battles, but like, because like there everyone's trying to be in the center, and specifically like requires people to like sort of stand still. That's no salvaging this one. That's a 4-4. Yay, we're a grass defender. Yeah, well, let's see if we can break the tie. Well, I mean, the tie will be broken, but like, in a way, we'll see. A heart! Easy. Easier to do hearts on the walls, but it's not too shabby. I really like the roundness of it is the most difficult part. You almost only fought water fiends. Actually, have you fought any fire? We must have. We just haven't thought about it, right? Yeah. If Fry ends up in last place again, after everyone told us like, oh no, Fry's gonna be in the lead this time, because everyone loves the fire types. People always love the fire types. Which was like the sole reason we didn't pick the fire type, was because like, okay, well, if everyone thinks that Fry will have the advantage, then we will not pick our favorite item this time, because we've done it twice in a row. Even though grass was our legitimate choice, we still didn't want to like just end up picking the same character's team every single time. So if Fry ends up in third place, it'll be really salty. Of course, we also don't want Fry to win because we're grass. We want Fry in second place. Big man in last place. That's our ideal outcome. Although if we lose, then Fry gets to be first place. But we doubt it, to be honest. The conch shells show Big Man in the lead, which should suggest everything is going as usual. Oh shit, we had the lead, now we lost it again. God, last minute changes this session. 20 seconds left, so maybe we can recover. Maybe not. Yeah, we're fucked. There's no recovering from this. Maybe if someone has... If someone had like... a stamper. Like if I had 2 stampers to direct use, it would have been maybe possible, but no. Well, more losses than wins. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, we had 1 fight against the fire team there. 1 there. Okay, so actually we had more than we thought. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 9 battles? Yeah, oh yeah, 5, 4, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so about half of them were to fire team. We just didn't think about it. Well, that could have gone better. Which I guess you could say that about any outcome. But yeah, we might try and slip in a Sonic Frontier stream tonight if we have the game available. It depends on our brother. If not, thank you for joining, and we'll probably do another Splatfest stream Sunday, probably. So see you then.